Hey Facebook world, this is Dr. Jason Dean, the health hero, also practitioner and doctor of chiropractic at Palmer Natural Health. I'm actually coming to you tonight. We are on daylight savings time, I believe it's called, and it's 10 o'clock, but 11 o'clock in our minds here on the East Coast. And just coming to you for the quick video because a lot of things recently changing in the world of health, and what I want to do is there's a post that I put up a couple days ago. I'm going to read that post to you from Facebook. And it's today once again proves beyond a shadow of a doubt the medical industrial complex is not only a train wreck, it's a worthless piece of trash. They are not helping you. They are helping you die quicker. They're programming to help themselves. The reason I said that was we actually had somebody come into the office, a patient of ours, and basically what they did was they've had a chronic problem for a long period of time, and the system, unfortunately, put them on a major medical diagnosis and made them even sicker to the point where they're almost dying. Now I'm going to save, not going to tell you the patient's name, what they're going through, etc., things like this, but basically we had this person come in, and very similar to other cases in our office where we get from the Mayo Clinic, from Cleveland Clinic, all these major hospitals across the world that claim they're the best in the world, yet they send people home to die after they've drugged them, poisoned them, radiated them, cut on them, etc. And then we get a lot of these patients because we're the last beacon of hope, I guess you could say, for them. And we help them actually get healthier. This person came in chronically sick, major problems, and unfortunately was going to live a life of basically sickness until they couldn't make it anymore. And so what happened was we actually tested him in our office. Now, how does this kind of weave into what's going on right now from a standpoint of everyone noticed last night was the fullest moon we had? Now, the lunar cycle, etc., it's not full tonight, but technically looks full. And what's happening is, what creatures are stirring in your body? Now, over 90% of our country alone, and most likely the world, I don't know the statistics for the world, but over 90% of our country alone are full of parasites. And most people don't even know it. Now, I've personally dealt with it myself. I know the rest of my family has also dealt with it. And parasites are basically making people sicker and sicker. Now, where is this coming from? You know, a lot of people want to talk about foods, etc., like, you know, meats and undercooked meats. Keep in mind, our food system's a train wreck in the U.S. And, you know, that's a whole other video talking about Monsanto, the food system, GMOs, factory farming, antibiotics, hormones. You know, the more you buck against nature, the more nature kicks back at you. Now, keep in mind, this person who came in with a major diagnosis from huge hospitals, ultimately they're dealing with an immune challenge, parasitic in nature, and we're actually going to help this person knock this stuff out because we know how to handle these things. Unfortunately, the medical world doesn't really deal with parasitic issues. You know, they do a little fecal sample, they take a little sample, they get nothing back, they say, oh no, you don't have parasites. Yet, you know, you can go on YouTube right now and look up parasites and surgeries, and you're going to see some crazy awesome kind of disgusting videos as well. Amazing stuff though, because people are dealing with this every time. Yet people go in for surgery, they cut them open and they have parasites coming out of their liver, out of their intestines, and we're not talking about just small parasites. We're talking about major, large parasites, tapeworms, things like that, that are destroying your body. They're fed by carbohydrates, refined sugars, refined carbs, and big problem. So I want to show you a couple things because I have a personal story as well from a parasite standpoint. Now, I don't have the one supplement here that I wanted to show you. It's wormwood, but we have things like garlic. So garlic helps drain out and destroy parasites. These are a couple of my favorites from a company called Systemic Formulas. Get it up there. Dealing with large parasites, but also microscopic. So quick story about myself that actually ties into this patient that we're going to be helping and getting them handled so they don't have a major diagnosis anymore. About 6 to 7 years ago, I was actually out of town learning some of the work we do from a nutritional standpoint, and I actually was in the hotel with my wife at the time. We were supposed to go to this seminar. It was on either Friday or Saturday morning, and what happened was I woke up about 5 a.m. and this is when I first started changing my lifestyle, my diet over from garbage sugar to much healthier. But what happened was I woke up at like 5 a.m. with horrible stomach and abdominal cramps. And I don't mean like horrible, I mean to the point where I couldn't get out of bed. I was literally laying in a fetal position in bed. And Didn't know what to do. I was like, there's no way I can attend a seminar today. I can't even sit up, much less get up and actually move around. And at the time, my wife says, hey, let's get this tested. Let's find out what's going on. We use nutrition response testing in our office, a form of applied kinesiology, very laser precise way of doing it quickly, finding out the cause of the problem, handling the cause, and then building the body back up. What we did there was we actually found that morning that I was having a parasitic reaction, probably from poor food the last couple of days, everything going on. I was feeding my parasites with more and more sugar, and it was really horrible. So also, I see everyone putting in comments. I really appreciate that. I will tell you right now, I'm a little bit farther away from my cell phone, so I cannot see all the comments, but I'll actually, I'll shoot some posts back over to you after I get this done. So the point is I'm literally in a fetal position. My wife tests me. I test for an immune challenge, parasitic in nature. And basically, now I couldn't even eat anything at this point. I couldn't even think about food. I felt so terrible. So what I did was my wife, I couldn't even put the tablet in my mouth, the supplement, to help, kill this stuff off and help handle it, because I felt so terrible. So literally all I did was, at the time, I had a bottle of wormwood. I took the bottle and I literally clutched it. Literally, this is not even a joke. I was in a fetal position in my hotel bed. I was clutching the bottle next to my abdomen, just trying to do anything. And amazingly enough, the energy in the bottle, now some of you are going to think this is crazy, but this is how it works. Everything is energy, everything is physics, okay? Everything has a frequency, everything gives off an energy. I literally was clutching the bottle of wormwood in my stomach in bed. And literally in about 5 to 10 minutes after doing that, the abdominal cramping, stomach cramping went down, almost non-existent. Enough to the point where I could literally open the bottle, take a couple capsules, put it in my mouth, take those. So this started between 5 and 6 a.m. that morning. Got the abdominal cramping to go down just by holding onto the bottle. Then after that, enough of the cramping went away. I was able to take the tablet, the pill, and literally from a between 10-minute period to 20-minute period, I went from being able to not get out of bed to standing up, getting up, taking a shower, and eating breakfast even. And when you feel terrible like this with parasites, you can't do anything. So just the fact that I was able to do that. So literally took those supplements. I was in the seminar the rest of the weekend and felt great. So that's how much parasites can really do to the body and destroy the body. If you have these going on, trust me, and people you'll have all sizes. You'll have large ones, you'll have small ones. It doesn't matter what the parasites are called, just the fact that there's different sizes and we handle the different sizes. So crazy story for myself, but not only that, now we have a person in our office, and we deal with people with parasitic issues all the time in our office. However, we have a person right now who's coming in for the first time, and they have been battling a chronic major disease most of their life, and they didn't know how to handle it, and all the major hospitals basically sent them home to die. We are going to actually help this person because we found out the cause of the problem. We're going to help them kill off the cause, handle the body, change over some lifestyle issues, get them off of refined carbs and sugars so they can actually live life, and we're going to save another life because that's what we do. So while all these big hospitals around are basically sending you through surgeries, diagnostic tests, screenings that are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, we're literally going to find the cause, probably for about a $10 to $30 bottle of something. We're going to actually handle and kill off this immune challenge in the body while we also build the systems back up so this person can actually live life again. And that's just how it works, just like that. So look outside, you have a full moon, gravitational pull, full moons, parasites come out like crazies. So if you've heard of people, there's this kind of this cliche going, when there's a full moon, the crazies come out. Do you know why that's you can actually look this up. The crazies come out because people with parasites, remember, 90% or more of our country alone, not even the world, is dealing with parasitic issues that are making them chronically ill and diseased. So what's happening is when the crazies come out, those parasites are reacting in your stomach. They're being fed by sugar. Keep in mind, we just had Halloween this past week where everyone was eating their Halloween candy. They came in feeling terrible because you just fed the parasites. They went crazy. Now they're laying more eggs and hatching, and you're getting more and more chronically ill. So this is exactly how it happens. So you get these handled, get them taken care of, you're going to feel a lot better. So keep putting in comments. I'll post some comments to these because I can't see all the comments going right now, or I would address them live we'll do some more of these shows. Do me a favor, we're going to put this up on YouTube. Also put this up on Facebook, both in mine as well as most likely the business page, Palmer Natural Health. We'll get this actually out to you. Plus, we're going to actually be doing a podcast on Palmer Natural Health as well as the Health Hero podcast. We'll be putting this both up on audio as well as video, so check this out if you have anybody that's handling issues like this or battling issues, whether it's bloating, diarrhea, constipation. I know those are words that people don't want to talk about, they're taboo, but guess what? People are dealing with that every day. How do I know? They come into our office, they tell us we're dealing with that. So bloating, major anxiety or depression. You have major anxiety, depression. Major anxiety, depression can come from parasitic issues in the body. Absolutely. So you guys, if you have any questions, please post them in the comments. I see there's a lot of people on right now, a lot of people coming through, so just post them up. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. We'll also get this out to YouTube, as I said. Go subscribe to that page, Palmer Natural Health, as well as Health Hero. We'll get those up on the YouTube page, podcasts, iTunes, etc. Look for those to go out there. I hope this helps a lot, guys, helping with your chronic issues. Keep in mind, chronic issues and diseases usually are not all that complex. The problem is the medical world is throwing everything at them because they don't know what it is. The diagnostic tests don't show this stuff. Very few diagnostic tests will actually show you parasitic issues and what's actually going on in the body. We're going to actually help you with that. So, Dr. Dean, Health Hero, Doctor of Chiropractic with Palmer Natural Health, signing off. It's only 10:15. It feels like 11:15. The time change. I don't love the time change, but it is what it is. So I hope this helps, guys. You guys have a great evening. Have an amazing Thanksgiving, Christmas. The holiday season's coming up. And take care. If you have any questions, put them in the post below. We'll talk to you soon. Dr. Dean, Health Hero, Palmer Natural Health, signing off.